Hey Bridge family, I just want to tell you I'm really excited about what we're doing with More Seats, More Stories. We're going to be remodeling our sanctuary September, October, and November. I'm just excited. I know people are a little nervous about everything, the way it's going to be going on, but I really believe in the long run this is going to be one of the best things we've done. We are doing this not to be cool or because we want to do something new in the sanctuary. Really, we just believe we're running out of room. Every time we get about a certain number in our sanctuary, we notice our numbers kind of stall out, and we just know people have a hard time finding parking, and they have a hard time finding seats in the sanctuary. And so by switching from pews to chairs, we really believe it'll give us really about the ability to have another 150 to 200 people in the sanctuary. And in all of that we're doing, that is why we're doing it, because we want more people to be able to come, to have more stories about what Jesus has done in their lives. So you're saying, how are we going to do this? Well, first of all, we're going to be switching from the pews that we have to chairs. We believe we can get about 250 more people in the room using chairs, and actually won't even have to have seats underneath the balcony, which will enable us to have sign-ups back at the back of the sanctuary and a place where you can meet the pastor back there instead of having to go down the hall to try to find us. These chairs will fold up, which allows it easier access in and out of the seats. They have coffee holders, cup holders, so to help negate some of the spills. And so that's the first thing that we're going to be doing. Secondly, we're going to be installing new house lighting in the sanctuary. The lighting we have is about 20% of what you really need to read, and by putting new LED lighting in, it's going to make the room so much brighter and easier to be able to see as you're walking around the room. Third thing we're going to do is we're moving our sound booth to the floor. I know we get a lot of people that are upset sometimes about the level of the sound or what's going on. And just the fact is, for all these years, having the sound booth in the sanctuary, they don't hear what everybody on the floor hears. So we're moving that down. And then the fourth thing we're doing is we're building a new parking lot on the east side of the building, duplicating the one that we have right in front of the youth building. And so we're gonna have that many more parking spots over there. So that's gonna be great. We're gonna do this September, October, and November. So on August 31st, the last Sunday of this month, we're going to be having our Celebrate Sunday, and then at 4 o'clock that day, we're asking anybody that can to come and help us, and we're going to take all of the pews out of the sanctuary. And if you want one of those pews, if you'll just talk to me, Rob at wearethebridge.church, come find me, whatever, we'll get you on the list, and you can take home a pew. You can cut them down, whatever you want to do. We might even have our youth group, for a small speedlight donation, deliver it to your house. We're going to move them out of the sanctuary and get it prepped for the construction team to come in and begin to take up the carpet, get the floors ready, repaint the room, and build a new sound booth on the floor, and then put the seats back in. And we believe we can do this in 3 months. Nothing is going to change with our service time. Still 8:15, 9:30, and 11 o'clock. It's just that we'll be having service across the street in our youth building. We're putting a new entrance on the north side. You'll be able to go into the lobby there and be ready for services. And then we're also having services at those same times in our chapel. And it'll have live worship there, but then the sermon will be on video. If you don't want to go across the street, for the elderly, senior adults, people that are having trouble walking, you can go to any one of those service times in the chapel and then go straight to your small group class. And that's another thing, we're not moving small groups. All of that is staying the same, with the exception of the groups that are in the chapel. They're going to move to the band room down by our coffee shop, and that'll make it simple for them. We're asking that all the parking on the east side of the building up against the building on this side of Ebling, between that and our building, is for senior adults and handicap parking. And then everybody else, the students, if you got kids, please park on the west side, check your kids in, and then walk through the building to the youth center, and everybody else can park over on that other side in that new parking lot over there. Wednesday nights, our services are going to be in the venue instead of the sanctuary, as all this will be closed, but the rest of the building will be the same and then not changed. And you ask how you can help. We talked about it on Sunday. We're just asking if you pray about paying for a chair for each member of your family. That'd be $250. For each member of your family. And if you want to throw in another one, pray about buying one more for somebody who hasn't come to Jesus yet, that's not a part of our church, because we want to see the story God writes in their life. So we're excited about it. Hope you're looking forward to it. It's going to be a fun time around here. I believe there'll be a lot of excitement, and it's always fun building and seeing God do new things, but we're just trying to make room for the growth that God has been giving to our church, and we appreciate you being a part of it and supporting it. And if you got any questions, just yell at us and we'll answer them. All right? God bless you.